too long ago, Zoombini Isle was a paradise, home to the happy Zoombinis, who shared their land with the moths that pollinated the snozzleberry bushes that produced fruit for the gentle zerbos. But then the bloats arrived. They pushed aside the Zoombinis and overran their ancestral home. Reluctantly, the Zoombinis fled, but the bloats stayed on, leaving a path of ruin and destruction wherever they went. The once abundant supply of food had dwindled down to nothing, leaving the moths desperate. And so, one day, they left. Eventually, the bloats, having depleted Zoombini Isle of its natural resources, abandoned it in search of new lands to plunder. And it was that day that a daring seagull decided that something must be done. He raced to Zoombiniville, the Zoombinis' new home, to share the dreadful news. The brave Zoombinis assembled a scouting party, said goodbye to their loved ones, and set off. The Zoombinis arrived at Zoombini Isle and gasped at the devastation. The absence of moths had broken the chain of life necessary to sustain the plants and zerbals on the isle. The Zoombinis sent a messenger home to explain their plan. In order to reverse the catastrophic damage brought on by the bloats and revive the chain of life, the Zoombinis would have to return to Zoombini Isle, each one carrying a caterpillar.
Hello everybody, my name is Jacob, and welcome to Zoombinis Island Odyssey. This is the last Zoombini game that's out there. There is a remake of the very first one, but in terms of what we're doing for Nostalgia Month, this is going to be the last one that I play. This is also the first Zoombini game that I have not played. The first two I played a lot as a kid. You know, that's the point of Nostalgia Month, but this one I just never played. I don't really know why. I just never did. So, with that being said, I'm very interested to see what it's gonna be like to jump into and play. So, without further ado, let's just get to it. Let's make our pack of Zoombinis. That was an interesting noise. Let's make our pack of Zoombinis. We got the 12 button again. Oh, I don't like how they look. Oh, I really don't like how they look.
There's that Zoombini team spirit.
Why did they redo the... You already had a 3D design. Oh, boy. All right, let's get onwards.
Across the treacherous sea they did sail, to encounter
I don't like that
catapult
music.
made of iron, wood, and nails.
Catapult. What? Okay. So, you guys saw from the little cutscene, the basic premise of this one is we are bringing Zoombinis from Zoombiniville back to their old Zoombini Island with caterpillars to hopefully repopulate the moth population so that they can, you know, repopulate the moths. So clearly, all right, we got mud, we got stone. So what's the... Hold on. What's the... Hi, little crab dude with an open face. Oh, that's wigging me out. Right.
Mud balls and heavy boulders can be carried along the gear machine.
Okay.
And dropped on the catapult paddle. However, only a boulder is heavy enough to activate the trigger and send a Zoombini to the top of the cliff.
Okay.
Each of the gears in the machine rotates at a certain rate, depending on the number of teeth it has. Also, the catapult paddle changes position at a certain rate, depending on the kind of cam it has inside of its gear.
What's a cam?
Examine the gears carefully to determine when a boulder should be picked up so that it can be transferred to a basket on the big wheel and then dropped on the paddle.
Okay.
When you're ready, arrange boulders and mud balls in the chute in the correct order. Hint: the gear machine can be turned on and off.
Yeah, I saw that.
Before
Okay.
you place anything in the chute, stop the machine. Then restart it when ready.
Okay. So based on... So it looks like as long as I get... It looks like as long as I get stone balls on the big wheel, they will get launched to the catapult. So that I don't have to worry about. The only thing I have to worry about is getting the stones on here versus the mud balls. So it looks like... So that one did it, and that one, and then that one. So it looks like every other one would do it. So that one's not gonna succeed, but that one probably will. So that one won't succeed. So I think I need to do mud ball, stone, mud ball, stone. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see if this works. If it doesn't, we might have to just go back and get a whole new batch of Zoombinis. Well, I think I... So that's the literal exact opposite of what I should have done, huh? So let's do this again. So... let's do this. I think... let's try stone and then mud ball. I mean, at this point, I feel like this one... whoops. Looks like we won't have all of them. Okay, there. That's a success. Except we're going to lose one Zoombini because I messed up at the very end there, but that's fine, I guess. Bye. Wow, I really don't like the new animation style. Not just the 3D models, but it all feels so just, like, lazy, kind of, like, shortcut-y. And I really don't like it. Sorry, dude at the end with the propeller, you're gonna not make it. But, you know, not everybody can. Sorry. I misclicked at the end.
Those Zoombinis that miss the catapult ride will get their chance soon.
Okay. We'll get their chance soon. I love that. It's very ominous.
Onto the cliffs and arrived at a wall with ancient hieroglyphs. The wall protected the towering tum-tum tree. Its leaves are the nutrition that the caterpillars need.
Okay. Our leaves are the nutrition the caterpillars need. So... this one looks way easier than the previous one. What's the description?
In order to feed the caterpillars tum-tum tree leaves,
oh
the
God,
Zoombinis
the
must
names
place
of
the
everything.
tiles into the correct spaces on the wall.
The
The
hieroglyphs.
on the wall correspond to the symbols on the tiles.
Okay.
Each hieroglyph has
Yeah,
a matching symbol.
okay.
Look
for
carefully
patterns.
each time a tile is placed.
Light up in it. Okay, yeah, so this one is way easier than the previous one. The previous one just felt kind of like a guess of, like, I guess the stone goes first and then mud, and then just an alternating pattern back and forth. So, okay, let's look for... So this one we might even be able to do without even knowing what a symbol is. So let's look for patterns. So, which one has multiples of the same icon? That one. That one. That one. That one. Let's do this one. So there's two different icons on the end and then two matching icons in the middle. Which looks like this one. Oh, I love the little animation. I love that little animation. Okay, so now we know the X-Men symbols are X's, the bulls are stars, and that fish is a hexagon. Yes, yes. Okay. So let's find some more X's. There's literally just one with another X, so find the only other one with an X-Men symbol. Boom, diggity. Alrighty, so now let's find which was the one? Okay, 2 matching bowls. And then a flying bird and a ship. So the 2 bowls, it's 2 stars. So 2 stars, which I think is just this one. I love puzzles like this. They make my brain very happy. All right, let's do the bowls. Let's do all the bowl ones. So there's a bowl. We need a star in the 3rd spot, which is that one. And I don't see any other stars in the 3rd spot. So we'll do that one. Or in the 2nd spot. You know what I meant. You're a bowl, so we need a star in the last spot, which is 3. So let's hold off on that one. And then a bowl in the 3rd spot, which is that one. There's no other bowls. So let's look at this one. So what is the wavy loop? The wavy loop is a bug. So it starts with a bug, ends with a bowl. Starts with a bug, ends with a bowl. Ends with a bowl. Ends with a bowl. And there's only 3 that end with a bowl, so it's that one. That one's got 2 hands, so it's got to be 2 that match, which is this one. Have we done a hand before? Yep, it's the half bowl looking one. This is a Zoombinis puzzle. This is a classic Zoombinis puzzle. I like this a lot. Alright, we only got 4 more. This should be very easy. Alright, are there any that match that one? So any that have the same symbol, which is that bird. So that'll be that one. And hey, look, I know I'm like a mid-20s dude approaching the puzzles made for children, but some of these puzzles can be a bit brain teasy. Alright, so we need the swoop. So the swoop is the bug. Which one starts with a bug? That's you. You end with a bug, which means you've got to be the last one. Oh, I don't even need it, because not all the Zoombinis came through. I was like, why won't you let me click that last one?
Now form their cocoons, and the Zoombinis hoped they would become moths fairly soon. They had repaired the first link of the chain that brought life.
They ate the leaves.
More work would be needed, both at day and at night.
Both at day and at night. What? What the hell is this? Please explain.
Arrive at the planetarium to help speed up the metamorphoses of caterpillars.
Oh yeah, the famous Zoombini planetarium.
The caterpillars are now in their cocoons. The cocoons are safely stored in the crystals beneath the large clock that divides the 2 exhibits.
Oh, that's what those things are. The little like candy shell looking things.
The Earth as it rotates on its axis.
Okay.
While the exhibit on the right shows how the sun moves across the sky when it is viewed from Earth. Each exhibit can show a different time of day or night. For example, if the sun is positioned at the top of the arc, it represents 12 noon.
Okay.
Below the
oh god, there's 3 pages.
Coins, and the number on each coin tells you how many hours it will move the time forward.
Okay.
Place coins into the slots to change the exhibits, so that each one will be positioned to match the time shown on the large clock. If you are successful, a hatch above the exhibit will open to reveal the matching time, and a beam of light will shine upon the crystals to complete the caterpillar's metamorphoses.
Okay.
If you pass
oh my god, there's 4 pages?
Clock, you will still transform some of the moths, but to change them all, each exhibit must stop at the exact time shown on the large clock.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, I think I'm getting it. So it's 8 a.m. is what I need to make them match. So I need... Let's focus on the sun one on the right-hand side first. So I need the sun to go to 8 a.m. It's at 11 a.m. it looks like, so I'll need to cycle it all the way back around. So the 8... So it'll need to end up like right around here. So let me try to get it to 6 a.m. first. So we're at 11 a.m. So if I put in a 12, we'll get to 11 p.m. And then a 7... would get us to 6 a.m., which should be right there. Oh, but don't do that. Oh, if I get it to the 6 a.m., I'll need to save that too. So it's not just about making sure you're at the right time, it's about making sure you're at the right... You've got enough tokens left over. So, okay, we're at 11 a.m. 24 would get us back to 11 a.m. 20 would get us to... What's 11 minus 4 would be 7. So if I'm correct, then I could put in both of those 10s and then a 1. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Six, 7, and then I got it. Cool. Okay. Now for you, you look like you're at... So... Oh god, that one's so much harder to read. Well, if you need to be at 8 a.m., you need to be slightly past, you need to be 2 clicks past the 6 a.m. So you look like you're probably around...
The Zoombini.
You look like you're probably around, like, 1 to 2 p.m., so let's assume you're 2 p.m. If we put in a 10... Okay. So you're not...
The Zoombinis arrive at the below.
So you were at... Oh, I did the wrong way. Okay, so you were at like 10 or 11. So then I put a 10 in, and let's assume you were at 10. And then you... Wait, did they both start at the same time? I'm gonna try that. Oh my god, they both started at the same time.
The planetarium's
That's...
problems did not phase.
Okay, that doesn't seem... Alright, why would you do that?
But what's this?
Wait, that one doesn't
Not
even
enough
involve the
moths to
Zoombinis.
continue. More moths will be needed to...
I just needed one
Spongejay1
Zoombini for that? What's the point? What? But there's a... So I don't actually need to worry about the Zoombinis, it's just about the moths. Oh, do I need 12? Oh, I think I need 12. Okay. Let's just send a whole new batch. Yeah, okay. Let's try... Okay. Okay, that one's dropping it in. I'm going to assume, since I thought that one was dropping it in correctly, and that one wasn't, I'll assume that one is, and that one's not. So, mud, stone, 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 mud, stone. Let's do it. I got it, baby, and it's perfect. I mean, I only really need one Zoombini. Because I'll be honest, I'm not really feeling the vibe of this one. Maybe it just takes some getting used to, but I'm not... I don't know. Also, if the basic premise revolves around, like, the caterpillars and making sure the caterpillars come back to life, where's the split path gonna be at? Because every Zoombini game has a split path, and if you don't have a split path in your Zoombini game, what are you doing? There. Done. Alright, now we've got to do this again. Alright, so I'm assuming they're going to be different this time, so let's do the same thing from before. So, this one's actually got 3 of the same, so that'll be easy. Where's 3 of the same? Right there. So the diamonds are fishies. That one's got 2 of the same, and it ends with a fish. So, ends with... Or no, like a cockatoo head or something. Ends with a cockatoo head with 2 of the same before, so it's got to be that one. Plus, it's got the same rectangle. So we know stars are bugs, diamonds are cockatoo heads, and rectangles are hands. So, let's do... that's the only one that ends with a hand, which would be that one. there another one? Oh, 2 more with rectangles. That one's going to be a bug and then a hand. So bug and then a hand, bug and then a hand. And this is going to be the only other one with a hand, which would be that one. This is going to have 2 of the half of the bowl shapes in the middle, which we now see are the, like, bird heads. So 2 bird heads in the middle. Alright, any other ones that are multiples in the same? Doesn't appear to be. So we'll just go with... this one ends with... What's an X? This one ends with lips. So it's got to be that one. It's the only one that ends with lips. All 3 of those bowls are the same. Ends with a diamond, which we've determined is the, like, cockatoo head-looking thing. So that would be that one. Circle is not discovered yet. Interesting. So we'll go to these. The star is the bug, so the only one that starts with a bug. And actually, hold on, that's a bull, so which one starts with a bull? That's that one. The X-Men symbol is a triangle. You're the only one that starts with an X-Men symbol, and then you must be the last one by process of elimination. I love when my brain gets to follow rules that are all the same and that all function in exactly the same way. Alright, so since these are exactly the same, now that we know that, apparently, and that is 6 p.m., that's 5 p.m. So they're both currently sitting at 5 p.m., and I need to get it to 4 a.m. So 5 p.m. to 4 a.m. So would be 11. Whoops, not that. Bingo. So, just 11. Oh. I screwed up on that one, I guess. So, I need to go 23 hours around, which would be 10 and a 5. Oh, is that even possible right now? So 23. Let's see if there's a way to get... Can I put these tokens in? I can't. That one is done. Interesting. Alright, so 23 minus 5 equals 18. Okay, so hold on. 23 minus 7 is 16, minus 2 is 14, minus 4. So 2 plus 4 plus 7 plus 10 is 23. So 2 plus 4 plus 7 plus 10. This better work. Bingo. What? You know what? Screw it. I only needed the one. Oh, God. Oh, it's another one of those. It's like the frog ones. Right?
The moths must cross the field of snozzleberry plants in order
to
snozzleberry
plants
on the other side.
Each moth will follow a special path across the field to the trait shown on its back.
According to the trait shown on its back.
Okay, so this is the frog one. Okay, so I guess there's got to be a correct path for all of them. So the blue one is this path, and they don't have to go back around, so they just fly. So let's do colors. They fly now. They fly now. That's the orange one. I think the colors are gonna pretty obviously gonna be the easiest. Red. It's gonna be that one. Purple. It's that one. It's got a lot more boring. This is way more boring of a puzzle once I've realized that, like, oh, it doesn't really matter. Like, it's not, they're not destroyed. I can just visually look and go, like, that's the one. And they don't have to come back across, so. And they don't even have to match, like, the row that an unpollinated plant is. They just pollinate them in a row. That's kind of boring. Okay, so that's going to be slightly harder. That's the number of leaves, I guess? Because that looks like shape. And that's a 1, 2, 3, and these look like leaves. So, 1 leaf, Okay, so the 1-leaf one is going to go there. The 2-leaf one... no. Is this whole row literally... Oh. Well, not quite that whole row, but it is going to be that row. 2 leaves, and then 3 leaves. It's going to be 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay. 3. Go up to there, back to there. 3, 3, 3. And down and down. Boom. So it's got to be that red-looking tulipy one. Okay, and then these are the shapes, I'm guessing. So let's look at this, like, tulip-looking pipe plant one. So let's find the one to start with. Boom. That's a no-go. Versus that one. And we go down, and we go down, and we go... Yep. So it's that one. Or the pipe plant-looking one. I guess this one is the open one. That doesn't go anywhere. That doesn't go anywhere. So it's got to be that one. I'll just send you on your way. It's got to be that one. Because literally all the other ones that are starting with don't lead anywhere. All right, so this, like, the swoopy one. Oh, hold on. Is it immediately that one? It is. Swoopy one. It can be either of those, I guess. And then the, like, water balloon looking one. Which is going to be one of those two, because there's literally no other one that starts, and it ain't going to be that one, because it doesn't lead anywhere, so it'll be that one. Hey, I know this game is made for children, but the other Zoombinis games, their puzzles, even the first level, did leave us with a little bit of, like, moments. And I gotta say, some of these have been riding the line between either, like...
moth flying away. The brave
like,
Zoombinis gather the pollinated seedlings and press onward.
Like, easy, or like, oh.
The seedlings must now be carefully planted.
Also, I don't...
So the Zoombinis searched for a nice spot with some shade. And happened upon a tree trunk with a spade.
Happened upon a tree trunk with what?
So, there you are.
Oh,
well,
his animation is
wasted.
horrible.
I've dug the holes, so let's get this planting done before sunset. And please try to keep the plants arranged properly.
Okay.
Having successfully pollinated some
Zoombinis now.
the
Each plant has
Zoombinis
4
must
parts:
now
root,
plant
stem,
them
leaf,
in
and flower.
Arno's
Each part has
garden.
several possible traits.
Each plant has
Red,
4
yellow,
parts.
purple, or blue flower.
Root,
Arno's quite
stem,
demanding, will only
leaf,
allow plants
and
with 1
flower.
trait in common to go in the same
Each
hole.
part has several
If you
possible
want them sorted by
traits.
flower,
For
then those with
example,
red flowers
a
must be
plant may
planted.
have a red, yellow.
Okay. So try to figure out which one's important to Arno today. So this one is exactly the same as this one apart from leaf. Okay, so not that one. So it's the leaves. So the leaves matter. So all the spiky leaves will go there. All the, like, 2 leaves will go there. All the 3 leaves will go there. And then all of those leaves will go there.
I guess I never knew that you Zoombinis were such good planters. Nice work.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Pollinated
That was
seedlings, when
extremely
planted with
easy.
care,
Once again, like,
produced bushels of fruit
I'm not
for the zerbals
expecting,
to share.
like,
But
a
the zerbals are
brain
cautious
teaser,
about
but,
which
like,
fruit is right. So
I don't
the
know.
Zoombinis must coax
This
them
one
into
feels,
the light.
despite being the 3rd game in the series and having the other games being aimed at, like, a lot older audience, or not a lot older audience, but, like, kind of an all ages younger audience, this one feels like it is for kids. Like, little kids. Alright, what's the deal with this one? I saw the flashlights.
The Zoombinis need to use the light projectors in the corral to figure out the right kind of snozzleberry to feed each zerbil.
Okay.
Each zerbil is especially fond of 2 particular snozzleberry traits.
Okay.
When
So
a
2
berry
traits
is placed
matter.
on a projector tray, a large circle with a berry image is cast on the ground. A part of the image, shape, color, or leaf, is highlighted.
Okay.
All zerbils who enter a circle are attracted to the highlighted trait. For example, if the berry image in the circle highlights the color red, then Zerbals who enter this circle are attracted to red snozzleberries.
Okay, but I would
If
still
a
need to
Zerbil
figure out
enters-
what the other traits they like are. So let's do that. Let's start with red. So they like the, like, pear-shaped, or like Hershey's Kiss-looking ones. And so they like the Hershey's Kiss-looking ones that are also yellow. So I could feed that to you. Feed that to you. So you guys like the yellow ones. So, do you like the yellow ones that are shaped like that? Okay, you like the yellow one that's shaped like that. You just like a yellow one, but there's two yellow ones. Or no, you like that shape. Okay. Well, damn. I didn't see which one that was, but we know there's only one other shape like that. So, who likes that shape and who likes that shape in purple? Okay. You like that shape in purple. So we'll give that to you. I think I'm piecing it together. Okay, so I did the, let's try that shape. The Hershey's Kiss. Who likes the Hershey's Kiss in red? So you like the Hershey's Kiss in blue. And you like the Hershey's Kiss in red. You two like red, which is our last remaining two, but I don't know which leaf you guys like. Well, that'll be kind of a crapshoot, I guess, because it's not showing the leaves for some reason. So who likes... We know three of you like that shape. So you're going to be the only one who likes it in purple. Who else likes purple that's left? You. You like purple. And then I guess we got... It's kind of a well, hold on. Am I supposed to look at the designs of them as well? It didn't indicate anything like that. Do you like that one? Cool, I got lucky with you. And it means you like that one.
The power seems to be out. The Zoombinis will not be able to turn.
Okay, then we'll just... Cool, I guess I got lucky with that one, or the game was like, hey, it was close enough, we'll give it to the one that actually likes it. Cool, I did them all. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's more of a Zoombinis-esque puzzle. That I like.
Onward, Zoombinis. For the barn lies
But
ahead.
once again, I find it so weird that this is a Zoombinis game, because part of the fun of the Zoombinis is the mixing and matching of the characters and using that in some of the puzzles. There's been zero puzzle in this one that revolves around the Zoombinis and their different visual traits. And I don't like that. Then, at that point, why make a Zoombinis game?
The Zerbals must be paired together so they
God,
can
all
produce
these
offspring
Dr.
when they
Seuss
return
ass
to
sounding
their natural
names.
habitat. The spinning wheel shows the desired traits for a set of 4
Oh, is this like a
baby
Punnett
Zerbals.
square?
Place one Zerbal from each area on the 2 large stones.
Oh, this is a
The
Punnett
X-ray
square.
stones will turn over to show the 2 traits that each Zerbal inherited from its parents. If it has 2 different traits, then one is
Okay.
stronger. If the baby Zerbal's traits match those shown on the spinning wheel, the
Each is
soon-to-be
stronger than one,
parents
but
will
weaker than
proceed
another.
through the barn door to be...
Okay, these are Punnett squares. So they want them all 4 to have wheel feet. Okay, no. So what about you? Okay. Wheel feet, wheel feet, wheel feet, wheel feet. Cool, that worked, I guess. I mean, they both looked exactly the same. I don't 100%... Okay, so you can't go up there. So what if we put somebody with feet up there? No. What about you? No. So do they have to match the exact pattern? Or can they just match... Okay, let's try you then. about... I guess they just have to match the number, not the exact pattern. Okay. So we did a wheel. Okay, not that one. What about... Nope. Why did I even do that? No. So would it be... Okay. I guess the wheels are stronger than the, like, ski feet. So if I want 2 wheels and 2 ski feet, I would need to do ski feet down here, and wheels up there. No. So wheel feet and ski feet? 'Cause, yeah, 2 wheel, 2 wheel. Well, Okay, so yeah, because when the wheel will be more powerful, and then it would just be wheel, or ski feet. Okay. I think I'm starting to get it. We're almost done with the minigame, but I think I'm starting to get it. Okay, so we need wheel, so you've got to be involved, and then ski feet and normal feet. And so not that one. So would it be wheel and... Yeah, okay. Because wheel is more powerful than ski feet and ski feet. Wheel is more powerful, and then this is just going to be these 2 guys. Yeah, okay. That was. I mean, it's literally
all the Zerbles. Now they are free to roam happily in the wild.
It was literally just a Punnett square, but hey.
My. The Zerbil population seems to be growing.
Yeah.
The plan is working.
Nice. What does that mean?
Zerbles!
He just said Zerbles!
Well done. Each Zerbil released
Wait,
into the
what?
wild helps to restore the isle's natural balance.
Is that it? Are you for real? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mini games for the whole game. The second one had less than the first, and that one still had 10 and an alternate path. Are you kidding? Yeah, okay. I don't think I'm going to do a second episode of this one, I'm going to be honest with you, because, I mean, we've seen everything, and I don't like the minigames enough to really want to go back to try them multiple times to see them get more difficult, I'll be honest with you. I will say this, though. I am curious about this. If we do practice mode... Because practice mode I like a lot. I don't know if I actually explained to everybody what practice mode is. Practice mode is you can go through each minigame, but then choose, like, what you want the difficulty to be. So, hold on. If I do practice mode... And I want very hard. Let me do this one very hard. Oh. Oh, there's no light up indication at all. Okay. What if I did oh so hard? Okay, still 4, but no light up indication. That's interesting. What the fuck was that? Oh, that was that noise. Oh, I hated that. What if we did this one very, very hard? I'm curious. Oh, there's 3. Honestly, having the 3 makes more sense to me, because you've got 3 different traits. So, in a weird way, I think I might find that easier. Okay, so now we're looking at tails. That doesn't necessarily seem more or less difficult to me. This is just... Oh, it's...
So, there you are. Well, time's a-wasting.
It's got to be like a row, like, this is the row for the potato-looking bulbs, this is the row for the red root-looking bugs, etc. And then vertical, okay. What about, I'm terrified to see. Are those dollars? What does that mean? Oh my god, do we do the moon phases as well?
The Zoombini, a lunar calendar has appeared above
Oh
the
my
large
god, we do
clock.
the moon phases as well. I can't. My brain is turning to soup just thinking about it. What the oh, is this another one of the... Oh, it's another, like, pick up and move the thing one. Which, as previously stated, I feel like just makes them way easier. And then, last but certainly not least, what makes you... Oh, wow. Oh, does it take... Okay. Yeah, I don't like this one at all. Because it's also because it's coming back, it takes so long to come back, you could have to put multiple mud balls in place. Interesting. Okay, yeah, I think I'm done with this Zoombinis game, which is a shame. I would love to say that I love every Zoombinis game, but this one just doesn't feel... It's got less mini-games, they're not based around the basic Zoombininess, and some of them are way easier, like, to a degree where I'm like, this doesn't feel... I don't enjoy solving this. It's not giving my brain a workout. Some of the other mini-games, even on, like, this second level of difficulty, were giving me a huge amount of trouble. In a good way. And this one is, like, the base level. I'm like, okay, we're just literally zooming through it. Some of the other ones on the base level were giving me more trouble than these were. Also, the visual style is way uglier. You had a good 3D art style with the second game. It was right there. I don't know why you threw it out. This one's way uglier to look at. So, sorry it was not a resounding success like the previous ones, but hey, not everything is gonna be. So on that note, thank you everybody for watching. Like the video if you liked the video, share the video if you'd like to share the video, subscribe if you'd like to as well. That would really help me out. I have been Jacob, and you have been wonderful. Thank you guys for continuing to explore the world of the Zoombinis with me. I wish this one was a little bit more successful than the previous ones, but hey, it was still a Zoombinis adventure regardless. Kind of. Maybe. In name only. And this has been Zoombinis Island Odyssey. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. See you, Space Cowboys.